Okay, y'all, as you can see, I got a birthday gift that I bought for myself. My birthday is tomorrow. By the time this video would go up, it would be probably about 2 weeks late. But I'm going to open it with this knife, the Cold Steel Spike. The review on this one should be up already on my channel. And this one through batoning, so let's see how it's doing. Yeah. Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay. They wrap these packages up really well. And as you guys can see, this is a Kizer. This is actually my first Kizer. Okay, focus. There's all the details you need. Let's open it up. So you get here a pouch with, say, a cleaning whip. That's kind of nice. And a leaflet that sits inside this side. Okay, and here is the knife. This is the first time I'm opening it. Oh wow. Okay, it opens quite nicely. This is a frame lock. First impressions, this is pretty comfortable in the hand. I'll move this out of the way. Nice little pocket clip. I would prefer deep carry. You have a lanyard hole with orange. That's kind of neat. Okay. Let's see how it does in the rest of the review. Okay, so I just opened this. I decided I'm going to do a cutting test because, well, I can't wait. So here's the box it came in. Okay, this is a giggle knife. It just is so easy. This N690 came really sharp out of the box. Here. Let's see, I don't really have that much hair. But yeah, it's shaving nicely. Okay, this is the domin in here, sharpen, there you go, in N690, and that's the model number by Kizer. You can get this in a few colors. I got the green with the orange back spacer, and it just flies out. I really like this first impressions. Let's see how it does under the rest of the tests. Okay, y'all. Here, as you can see, I'm taking a chicken and well, chicken breast and slicing it up, getting it ready for dinner. Don't worry, I did clean the knife before and after I used it very thoroughly. Chicken does give us a really good indication of how sharp it would be if it ever needs to get used for self-defense. Even though this is primarily an EDC knife, this does give you a pretty decent reference on how it cuts meat. So here you see, after the chicken, I'm moving on to cutting some other vegetables I wanted for the dinner. Cuts through them really nicely. With the chicken, it sliced through it so easily. It took me a second to realize, you know, take a little control with this knife. Here with the vegetables, again, it cut them really nicely with the mushrooms, and here with an onion. I thought the onion would be harder, but it just went through it like the onion wasn't even there. And yes, it could slice. Okay, we're going to do some cutting tests. Here I have, you know, the obligatory paper test. Paper's gone. I'm doing this test after carrying this knife for almost a month. I got it right before my birthday, and it's cutting really nicely for being carried and used so much. Yep. Okay, blade's still sharp. Let's try some zip ties. I already put them in a locked shape because it makes it a little easier.
Okay. Waste of zip ties at this point. I mean, it's just going right through them. Biting so well. Oh, okay. You have to be careful. There's the sharpener's groove, or the end of the blade there. There's a little there's a little groove. Let's see, focus. Right there, there's a little groove thing, so if you go in there, it's not going to cut, but that's to be expected. It's not part of the blade. Okay, it's a little harder, there's a thicker part. And once I took off of that really thick, hard part, I just cut right through it like it wasn't there. So yeah, good knife. Let's see, what else do I have? Paracord? Sure, why not? 550 cord. No 550 cord. Yep, it just cut it real easy. Let's see. I have the hard corrugated plastic I've been using, and it just cuts right through it. Very little pressure. And using this knife, I'm not getting any hot spots, which is kind of nice, because I was told I would. Here I have some of the thicker rope. This is like centimeter in diameter knife. Yeah, it's not even a contest. This knife is cutting this Kizer. It's my first Kizer, and it is cutting beautifully. Let's see, what else do we got? Okay, last but not least, my leather belt. This is an old belt, so I don't really care about it. And yeah, I'm making sure it's not cutting it all. Okay, I missed. But yeah, it's cutting really, really nicely. I really enjoyed using it. Let's see what else I can do. Okay, this thing is sharp and nice. And yeah, this thing is a pretty decent, whoops, sorry. So it's basically curving really well. You know, for whittling, and it does pretty decent feather sticking. And now let's see how it will do with some chopping. Now normally I would put this down on something, so I want to see where it goes in the camera. Okay. So I have this here, and it's just biting into this wood. Now this is a soft wood, but it's just eating it up. And after all that, I'm going to, let's see. The edge doesn't look like it took any damage, doesn't feel like it took anything. Let's do another paper test. So, paper and knife. Yeah. After that chopping and all the other tests, still passes the paper test with ease. Whoop. Yeah. As long as it doesn't get caught in the little nick here. So focus again. Focus. As long as it doesn't get caught in there, we're good. So as you guys saw from the tests, the chopping, the slicing, the cutting through things, this knife is really, really good. This is the Kizer Domin. This is my first Kizer ever. And it's my first knife in N690. The N690 is very similar to VG10 in its the way it works, the way it's built. I believe. Don't catch me on that. It's a really nice steel. It held up really nicely to what I've put it through. I've been carrying this plus minus for about a month now, and it really, really cuts well, slices well. I mean, great knife. Now, about the specifics of the knife, I've seen some people say that there's some problems back here with the way it's built. I saw Cutlery Lover had a problem with the fact that the liners are a little taller than the G10 handles, but in my version there's a little area, which I couldn't tell in his video if he had it, there's a little area where it's level. I'll put a picture of that, and it really felt nice in the hand for most of my uses. Now, this is not a self-defense knife, but it could be used for that. This is more of a EDC knife for everyday tasks, and it really excels in that. It's thin, it's not overly wide. The blade length is a little longer than I normally like. I prefer short blades, but that's me. For people that like longer blades or medium-sized blades, this would be a really great knife. Its price point is perfect for such a knife. Now, I do know you can get this knife with a, let me see if I remember correct, get it in a shorter configuration, which is a little cheaper, and you can get it with a, what is that thing called, micarta handle. Now, I got it with the G10, I got the green variant. I should have got the blue, but they were out of it in the store when I bought it, so I got the green. I got mine off AliExpress from the Kizer store there. You can also pick this up on Blade HQ, Weimar Knives, pretty much anywhere that sells knives. Another great knife company out of China, and, well, I'm going to continue picking up their Vanguard series because the regular series is expensive for me. But, you know what? This is a really great knife. I really like it. I don't know what else to say. It's fun to fidget with. I believe it's on ball bearings, but I might be wrong. This might be washers. No, catch me at it. It feels like more like washers than ball bearings, but it does fly open like nobody's business with very little effort. And I like the fact that, well, I'll put a picture of it. The thumb stud isn't halfway up the blade when it's opened. It's almost like tucked away in a pocket right next to the handle, and it's actually thinner than the width of the handle, so it's not getting in your way in whatever way you're holding it. Pinch grip, you know, finger length. It's a really great knife. I enjoyed it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on another day.